Hello, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be finishing up this series. Of course, this is just for you. Just recording it for you. So, let's get started. So, while you were gone, I decided to be like, hey, why don't the brown team and the bluish ocean blue team expand their colonies over here. Of course, not a lot of the America has been discovered, but there is quite the portion. And now let's look at these teams. We have this alliance, which is between the green team and the lighter green team, and then we got the lighter green team. Got this palish team. We got this Israel-like team. Also got this red team that has a really good influence. So to start this off, the Star of David team decides, hey, we do not like you or you because you guys are just really mean and I do not want to be around you, so we are going to stay out of any conflicts you guys have. And because of that, the green team decides we want to expand more. So they go and have a meeting with the other green team and decide, hey, let's go wage war on this team. And that is exactly what they decide to do. So the green team starts invading up from the north, up to the north. And they are doing quite well over there, at the moment at least. And then the other green team is taking it into their own hands as well, and they are making a really big front. And of course the big issue about being able to get rid of them is that it's a lot of land. And so this green team right here, this one, there's nothing wrong with them, but then they start to see the other green team doing some not so great stuff. This Greece team has been taking hostages of Christian belief and mass murdering them, putting them into internment camps. There are internment camps all over this country. They're sending them all over. I don't know where I'm locating them, but they are somewhere in there. Moving on though, they are able to get quite a lot done. And this team right here is like, yo, what is your problem? And so they send in their troops, not as an act of war by them, but by them, like sending troops. So they're able to push back the offensive quite a bit over here. And they also decide to send a full-scale agency to go sabotage the capitals of this country, which is not good for the Greece team. And so these other teams get involved that are on their alliance. They're like, hey, we're gonna send you a bunch of weapons and a bunch of stuff to just absolutely annihilate the Christian belief system and all that. So they obviously are trying to expand their political beliefs about the Christians, of which is quickly becoming popular, but at the same time it is quickly being demolished by the people that stand for the faith of Christianity. And they're also being pushed back over here. And this other green team is really not in support of this Christian genocide. So what they do is they decide to back down out of the war. Not completely though. They decide to get rid of this alliance and bring in this alliance. they join on this side of the war, in which there are just these teams over here. Those are the only teams involved. It's very opposing, by which actually I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But the black team decides to say, let's do this. Let's go punish them for what they have done. So they send some troops over here to help with pushing back even more, and it's going very successful. Now for the green team, they are actually going to make an invasion on their own front, which is going to be very successful, and they are on their way to go through the Baltics to landlock them, which is also very successful. But this team is not giving up. They decide to pull some strings of their own, and they are able to hire some mercenaries to go hijack this team, take control of them, and they're able to attack them as mercenaries, acting like they are the Star of David team, which it's very confusing now, because now these two teams are going to be like, hey, why don't we help them? Let's go help them, you know? Which, this is very bad. This is not good at all. But then this team is like, no, don't help us. These are mercenaries. These are mercenaries attacking. Not our troops. These are mercenaries. And so the color quickly changes to a very, very dark color, and they start attacking the brown team even more, by which they are able to attack so much that they're able to bounce back and create a very large offensive. And now the mercenaries have helped out a lot. So this is not good. Once again, not good. There is a huge population center over here where there are a bunch of Christians, and they are heading straight for it. They're just heading straight for it. That's literally what they're doing. Of course, I have to go very soon, take care of the dogs once again. But we'll speed up the war quite a bit. So they are actually able to successfully make it over here to this great city over here. They're able to take it over. They're able to take over quite a lot, while they are also being pushed back over here. Not a whole lot, but they are trying to. While the brown team is like, hey, we really need to get our act together. But now, since this is an area that isn't going to be easy to take over because of the harsh weather, the purple team over here decides to send a bunch of ammunition over here, and so they can launch back an invasion to split right through once again. But of course, they are going to try to do that, and today is the day they are going to try and do that, in which it is very successful. So now they are surrounded, and they are liberating a bunch of these internment camps to kill Christians over here. Let's keep going. So this World War is mainly in Europe, kind of like the First World War. But this time it isn't the whole what do you call it? The whole revolution of warfare. This is more so about politics. And so they're starting to push back quite a bit. The mercenaries turn their back on their own ally and quickly disperse the whole situation, in which they are completely pushed out of the territory and also able to completely push them back even more over on this front. They're able to take over parts of the Balkans. Please excuse me for my geography. I'm still pretty bad at geography. They are actually getting quite close to Greece, in which that would be great news. In which now we have a bunch of rebels coming loose over here in this area over in Greece, and they have to support it. It's a whole area. It's a whole big area. So they're gonna try and keep enforcing their rebellious ideas and ideology, while the green team and the brown team are here to also help them. They're sending weapons, a bunch of them, over here. They're also sending a bunch of naval stuff over here, so then they can also help them. By which, helping them to get the Greece team to be landlocked, which Greece is turning back on them, which is a great news. Which, this is not politically diverse, so this country, well, it's about to be a country very, very soon. So they decide to give up. And the other team, this team that didn't get anything in the war, that didn't do anything, they did absolutely nothing, and they get more land. That is them over there. They are also going to get some land as well. And Czech is going to be free. Czech is going to look a lot different, by the way. Czech is going to be beautiful. I mean, instead of it being right here, it's going to be, well, a whole new color. Oops. Let's hope that, yeah, this color has not been used yet, so we are going to be using this color, by which the capital is finally free, in which Czech looks very, very, very different. Very different, and they get to gain some territory over here as a gift. As a gift from here, and a gift from over here. This is a large amount of land. Czech is huge. Once again. As for Italy, they are huge. As for this over here, this is going to be its own color, since I know for a fact this color has not been used. This country right here is going to get its land. It's got some pretty good land over here. This new country right here is going to get a lot of land as well, which is pretty good. It's quite a decent amount of land. Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's not like they get the rest of this over here or anything. Yeah, no, they don't. However, we do get a new country. A very new country. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. It is very bright. A very limeish. Of course, this is not the country it used to be. I mean, wow. Now, because of this new peace plan, the alliance has broken off from these people and this people, and they are making a new alliance to protect themselves. So this is the modern version of NATO right here. Yes, this is NATO, and this is a new, very new. So yeah, this is NATO. This is a different version of NATO. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, sissy. This is a very new map, and we gotta put down some capitals over here as well. So let's do that real quick as well. Of course, this country over here is going to also have 2 capitals. Also, comment on this video and tell me some other scenarios or other ideas for future episodes of this just me and you series, because I know for a fact you're gonna be super busy with school, so this is your entertainment. I hope you love these videos. Hope you love the videos. I love you, sis, and goodbye.